welcome to Mickey Art. My name is Michelle Edhouse and today I am playing with paint as normal. So today is a special video. There is one change to my normal program. There will not be a dry version at the end of this because I need to load this up today so that my sweet friend over in the UK can watch it tonight, my time, Friday her time. And I hope it creates some fun and joy in a time when is not so fun and joy. Anyway, what magic are we creating? We've got a 16 by 20 inch canvas here. I have got my pins underneath to hold it up off the back, but we're going to put that aside because it's going to take a little bit of time to load some paint. Bum, bum, bum. So this here is a pancake dispenser or batter dispenser, whatever you want to call it, gifted to me by said lovely lady, and I'm going to try something. I was watching a home decor course thing, and in the background he had this painting, and I was like, I reckon I could do something like that. So it looked a bit like a travelling ring pour to me. So that's what I'm going to do. But it's kind of a weird travelling ring pour in that it's different. Anyway, so I'm going to learn from my painting mistake. Well, it wasn't really a mistake. It came out great. But I'm going to put white in with my colours. And I'm also going to create a space where I really don't know what it looks like. I don't know. Help. Oh well, that's okay. Oh, that's congealed a little bit. That's not the idea. Where's my water bottle? Ugh, what's happened? Somebody has moved my water bottle. That is not okay. Come to me, sweet water bottles. Okay, here's a question for you. What's right about this I'm not getting? I'll have to use the big bottle. The little bottle's gone walkabouts. So I just have to be super careful with the little bottle. Alright, so this pot, because I know that it's got silicone in it because it's in a tin and the colour is actually mixed up in something else. So this has got silicone in it, this red. It's a crimson red, and I'm going to begin our first layer with that. And then I'm going to come in with a little bit gold. Just going to try and layer them and just see what happens. Likelihood is it's not going to come out the way I am envisaging, but that is actually okay. Did you know that? It's okay for it not to come out the way you thought. Why is it okay? Because it reminds you about the world. Nothing ever shows up quite the way you expected it, but if you're willing to allow it to, it can show up greater than you were expecting. But only if you're willing to receive it. I did a class the other day. Some of you who've been following me for a while know that I'm an access consciousness facilitator. And I did a class the other day where we talked about money and are you willing to receive, and why am I putting the lids back on these, because I'm just going to keep layering and layering. So truth, are you willing to receive what shows up, whether it shows up the way you want it to or not? Some of us are, some of us aren't. I'll put a little bit more white in that. Before I put, oh no, oh I'm gonna show you silly dilly. White and red make pink. Ah, no! How does it get any better than this? Okay, so you saw the size of the canvas that I'm going to use. How much paint do we need for that? A lot. A lot more than I have if I'm sticking. I'm going to save some of that purple for another time because I can. And I also have some red that's got, let's see how runny that is before I tip it into the pot. Yeah, see that's gone congealish as well. It's kind of weird because I haven't had that problem with that type of paint before. Just give that a bit of a stir up and let that stand over there for a bit. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ideas are popping. Popping. How does it get any better? What grand and glorious adventures can we have, guys? There is a large chance that this will come out quite different to what I saw. And if I remember, I will insert a picture, if I haven't already, of my inspiration. Which I know full well was not done with this method of pouring. But, and I might come back and do it again with another method of pouring at another time. I just suddenly realised that you guys cannot see the inside of this pot. I am terribly sorry. Look at that. All you've seen is me pouring something into a black hole. So for that I am eternally apologetic. Alright. That's our purple done. I think I'm going to have to do a layer of white first before we go popping our colours on. So let's move this over to the side. Zoom you back out again. Bring back our canvas. And Now, somebody just went, she's only covering half of her canvas. Yes. Good spotting. Yay. She's also got lumps of yuck in her canvas, in her paint. So, see if you can guess what I'm about to do. And if you can, tell you what, see if you can guess and write it in the comments, and then see if you got it right, and then comment on your comment saying I was right if you were right or not. How much fun can we have today, guys? You know what? Oh, that lid is stuck. So the white I've been putting in there is just my regular white that I use for my under. So it's probably got lumps in it too, looking at this. The joy of the creative mind means that it doesn't have to stay exactly as you originally thought. So let's see how this turns out. So we've got this funky as colour combo in here. I wonder what we'll get once we start. So I'm going to kind of do spiral pores. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so pretty. Oh, I think that's because I put that white in there. Holy wowza. Those are so pretty. I have to show you. I have to show you close up because look at this. Oh my gosh. Those are so pretty. Wow. I like those. Ooh. Now let's see if she doesn't screw it up. Oh my god. So pretty. Oh. Oh, how I wish I could believe that they would just stay like that and look that beautiful when they were dry. But I know they wouldn't because they're too thick and they have to be spread. How does it get any better? Okay. Oh, my sweet friend, this is so pretty. gonna pull this down and close that gap up first. Okay. So, the next idea, what I have planned for it next is I would like to pull it backwards so that this gets filled up, and then just let it drain for a bit and just see where it goes. That's the plan. Now, the see where it goes bit is a good way to look at it. Because if you try and have a point of view about what it's going to look like at the end, guess what? If you have any decisions or judgments or conclusions, the likelihood is, as I said earlier, it never shows up the way you expected. And that can be quite demoralizing if you're vested in the outcome. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of white into that pour pot that I had, that I used originally. Then I'm going to left-handed pour and just fill up some of this space with white. So that when I pull it back, that white will pull the colour, hopefully quite evenly, up. You all ready for this? I don't think I am. Before I move it, I'm going to give you another zoom in because this is so pretty. Let me see. Now, I have not torched this, and I'm not going to torch it. We've got some weird squiggly bits where the moisture white is okay. That wasn't what I was expecting. I want you to go over the back, please. Come on. I don't want to lose all of you though. Ugh! Nope. Okay. Come on. Over you go. That'll do. Let's leave those corners like that. I'm going to need more white down here. I'm not going to take it all the way. I'm just going to let it run because I don't want to lose. So pretty. So pretty. Oh, noisy airplane. That, my friends, is delicious. I've got blue on that finger and I do not want blue on the side here. Okay, you can stop now. Just make sure we've got good covering of down the sides. Scooch over and have a look. Not quite. A little bit more on there. Oh, yum. 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 Oh, that's so pretty. I promise I will show you the dry result in another video, but right now I promised that this would go up today. Now, I actually desire to do this gold seams through and bits of gold showing up. Yummy! Yummy, yummy, yummy! But I'm really liking these few little cells that have popped up, and I'm just getting my torch out because there's definitely air bubbles through here and bits of here. And I'm just, how much torching do I do? Let's pop these air bubbles for a start off. And there's definitely air bubbles in this paint here. So just doing that has given us cells. You see those extra cells that have popped up through. Because if you remember, the silicone is only in the red. So I don't want to do too many because otherwise we'll end up with way too much red. But what I'm seeing is that we will end up with a lighter painting than the last one. Just want to break up, see if I can break up a little bit of that. And there's some bubbles through there. What else? What else? What else? See if I can pop some bubbles just by blowing on it rather than using the heat from the... So this is a gas torch, so I don't know if you can tell. It's a flame torch. Had a number of people asking, what's that thing? What's that gun? What's that torch? What is that? I'm going to leave it like this, but I'm going to get you down, give you some close-ups, my one concern is because I've used the house paint as the white, it's starting to break. It's not horrendous at this point, but then what will happen over time as it dries, we don't know. So I'm going to get you down and show you, and then I'm going to move this, and because there is a lot of paint under here, so I think we're going to have to do some after play. So come on down, baby cakes. Okay, now I have a feeling that this camera is doing super pink looking. It's not quite as pink as what I can see on the screen, but you never know what your screen looks like. It might be perfect. So down in this corner we've got a nice little dark area. That's really pretty. I like it. And this is what I was meaning by the broken graininess. Almost like you're looking down at a riverbed or something like that. Or maybe even there's some cloud cover, just a little light sprinkling of cloud. See what I mean? Just in there. And we've got some funky air cells. Look at those. Auto brightening. This, where am I? Where's my finger? This looks like it's like the layers, you know, when there's erosion happening and you can see the layers in the land of the different eras. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. I like it. Oh, I like that area too. And there's another dark corner. Okay, so there you go, guys. That is the painting as a whole, as it stands, and I'm just going to leave it right where it is and let it dry. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to move it, aren't I? I'm about to move it. Dun, dun, dun. But before we move it, what I'm going to do is show it to you from all different angles, because a couple of videos back I said, which way around would you hang it? And you're all like, turn the camera around so we can get a better idea of what it would look like, which I've done in the past, and I didn't do that time, so I'm going to do it this time. So we've got left to right. If I can go high enough, top to bottom. Right to left. And then, I don't know if you can see that, hopefully you can, bottom to top. Which way round would you do it? Sorry about the shaking, all handheld. I like this, I like it a lot. So there you go, guys. Give you one last look from a different angle. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. And now I'm going to stop and move it and come back to you and show you me playing with the rest of the paint. Yay! Okay, so painting is happily ensconced over in its corner with its food cover over it to keep any bugs and flies and rats and mice from taking advantage of it. As you can see, the drip off, super pretty. And so what do we do with super pretty runoff? We make cabochons. What do I mean by that? Some of you may be new to my channel and have never seen me do this before. So what happens is we dip the cabochon into the paint, and when it dries, it looks beautiful. You've got paint on the back, which is not waterproof. You have to seal it in some way, but it's can create the most delectable creations. So I'm going to go in with one of these ovals, and they are 30mm by 40mm ovals. If you're looking for them, there is a link in the description below to Amazon. And I've just got a bit of poster putty, blue tack, we call it in New Zealand, and a stick to hold it. See? Even the bottoms can look pretty. But if I turn that over, look what I captured. Isn't that stunning? Oh, yummy. And you just pop them down, face down. Yep. So glass down, paint up, and leave them to dry. And quite often what gets left behind when you do that comes out funky too, and you want to redip and redip and redip in the same spot. It's so much fun. Have I got? No, I've got a heart there. I'm just looking at this piece here, and it kind of looks like a bust, you know, like one of those profile silhouette-y things. You're always looking at what have you got? What is the beauty in the piece? Sorry, just readjusting. This, I'm very much a blue person, and this piece here is really yummy. I'm not sure whether what I can get from it is going to, what's around it, whether that will capture nicely or not. Actually, you know what I think? That one might come out well on. Is a teardrop. And you never know, and you can dip it in and ruin it, and you cuss and move on. So I like to lay it down, sort of like roll it on, and you only need to touch it, just barely touch it even. Oh, that's quite pretty. You've got the gold and the tones of blue, a little bit of purple. Okay, next, what else do I see? This piece here is kind of funky. Almost looks like an owl. Its evil side and its good side. I'm going to go in on that one with a love heart and see what I get. I always polish the flat side that I'm about to dip into paint on the sleeve of my shirt, so if you ever see me hear me talking but I'm not doing anything on screen, that's what I'm doing. I'm polishing my cabochon. The cool thing about this is once they're dry, if you don't like them, just drop them into water. The paint washes off. And yeah, so that's alright. Not a huge fan though. Oh, look at that shimmer of gold. Woo! So I'll let it dry, make a choice. If any of you would like it, let me know. I do sell the cabochons painted. Going in for that. This piece here, that is cool. Almost looks, could look like a baby in the womb if you looked at it the wrong way. Or the right way, whichever way you want to look at it. It's just pretty, really. See, it kind of does this swirly thing afterwards. If you put the torch on it, sometimes you get masses of tiny little cells just like that. That's funky. Oh, this is fun. Okay. Because remember, once you've dipped the paint in it, if you like it, but there's anything yucky on the inside between the glass and the paint, you're never getting it out. That's why you clean it. Oh, that's cool. Again, it's got some gold to shimmer. That's yummy. I like that one. And I think the last piece that I'm going to grab, and it's really dark, but I do like it. It's down in here, and it's just little. So I might go for a droplet. Let's see, any clean ones. Some of these ones in this basket have been washed and reused. And so you've got to make sure that they're nice and clean. Not got a film of anything under there. And just push your poster putty onto the rounded bit. Give it another polish. And let's go in. Going in here. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like it. It's almost like a astro swirl, you know, like you see in the images of space. I like it. I like it, I like it a lot. Alright, my friends, that's all I'm going to do with the cabochons. So if any of those have struck your fancy, please let me know. But let's move those out of the way, because there's something else that we can do now. Alright, let's just put those onto, I'm just going to move them over onto this canvas so that I can transport them with ease, or at least get them out of the way so I don't mess them up. And dun, 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 dun. Down over here. Right. What do we do next? We use the rest of it to make cardboard yumminess. So I'm just gonna grab some of this excess white before it goes hard and smear that around a bit. Get rid of the lumps, just to give us a running surface. You don't have to do this. Maybe I shouldn't have done it because it's brought lumps into the equation. And then I'm going to start from one end, and it's already starting to set. Scrape all this paint onto the card. And then I'm going to find my torch and ask that silicone that's in there to come on out. Come out and play, honey. Oops. Oh, yeah. With that much paint left, maybe I should have put it onto that 8x8, because this is a beautiful painting on its own. What do you use these for? Well, I use them for making greeting cards with. You cut a panel out, stick it on the front of a card. You can also use them to make book covers or all sorts of different things, and so that they don't go too warpy, pop it down on a tray, baking tray, and the little bit of paint that's hanging over the edge will just sort of glue itself to the tray, which is why you can see all of this stuck paint. And I'll just hold it there. It helps to avoid some of the what's that thing called? Warping. When cardboard gets wet and it warps. How much more cells I got out of that? Remember, there was only silicone in the red. chunky. Nope, no more over there. So there you go, guys. We have created some magic, all with this beautiful dispenser. Let's see if there's any paint left to come out. I should have put that on the cardboard, shouldn't I? Dip this in there and then just smear sideways. Melt the plastic. Look how quick and easy that is. Oh, we just might need one more cabochon out of that. If there's enough depth of paint. There does need to be a certain depth of paint for these things to work. Just going to clean up a new cabochon, see if there's enough paint there. Ooh, that's a bit wonky. Look at that cabochon. It's squared off. Let's not use that one. It's almost like a broken heart. Don't like that idea. Bit of a romantic at heart myself. Okay, what do you guys reckon? Is it going to work? Who's putting bets on whether this will work or not? I'm going to go in around here. And then I'm just going to double dip into a big puddle over on the other side, just to give us some depth of colour, because that was not deep enough. But that's pretty cool. So there you go, guys. We have a painting, a whole heap of cabochons and some card, all created with love and kindness and caring, and big hugs to all of you out there that are not doing so well health-wise. Please know that my thoughts are with you, and if you ever require just a bit of an energetic boost, just ask. Just energetically reach out and go, Michelle, and know that I'm with you. My heart is with you, and I adore you all, and I'm so grateful that you be with me on my channel and in my joy. I love painting, and I'm so glad that this joy is shown back up in my life again, and you guys are here to share it with me. I adore you. Have fun, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.